I believe that we have everything that we need.
And thus I joined the vaunted ranks of successful fashion designers everywhere. Cool. It's slowly looking like it's supposed to... Cool. It's slowly looking like it's supposed to... Cool. It's slowly looking like it's supposed to... Ta-da! The trendiest outfit for a true she-wolf of the world is finished. In Paris, there'd be a standing ovation for this.
I've got all we need. Okay, let's see how you look in this hot little number. Huh? Is something wrong? What are you waiting for?
Could you please turn the other way?
Oh, now you're really acting like a little girl.
Well, how do I look? What's this all about, anyway?
As an apprentice, you don't ask questions. Just come along now.
Number 2, what have you done to the apprentice?
Captain Ruddy Riding Hood, may I present our newest deckhand, the She-Wolf?
Don't waste my time, Number 2. That's a male wolf in rags. This is beyond ludicrous.
How can you trample all over a woman's rights like that?
What?
The wolf has decided to live with the other gender. He is a transsexual and wants to begin his new life as a woman now, having been trapped in a man's body for so long.
But that's...
We have the chance, here and now, to set an example. We can create a world where everyone can have the gender they choose. Thus, the wolf becomes a she-wolf, the lion becomes a she-lion, and the top dog becomes a she-dog.
I don't believe it. What's...
To deny this new she-wolf her recognition as a woman would be a crime against equal rights. Proof of the fact that backwards, repressive role models still dominate the thoughts of the unmanly ruling class.
It wasn't meant.
This ship would hold back the rise of a young, confident she-wolf that is just now taking seed. Her chance of self-realization would be trampled underfoot. If you say no now, you'll have the blood of violated equal rights in your hands as well, my dear Red Riding Hood.
That's right, of course, yes. That's right. Well, if the she-wolf confirms herself as being a woman with all the anatomically correct features, then I'll accept her as a sister with all my womanly heart.
Of course she'll gladly confirm that. Won't you, Miss Wolf?
All anatomical features? You're nuts.
She's still totally overwhelmed. Her feelings have completely bewildered her. You want to be a woman, a real woman, don't you?
Yes, I want to be a woman. With all the frills.
Well then, let's make it so. I hereby welcome you as new female deckhand she-wolf. Welcome aboard. And now, back to your stations.
With pleasure, Captain Ruddy Riding Hood.
Oh, and Number 2, you've shown a surprising amount of inventiveness. I didn't think your brain would be capable of something like that. But don't halloo until you're out of the wood. I'm keeping an eye on you. I'll be back on the bridge as soon as I've taken some notes, Number 2. You're dismissed.
Okay. So now we need to get the blood of the red dragon. And as you may have guessed, there's only one dragon that's red. You on this? But hey, it's not my game. So earlier on, when we spoke to Red Riding Hood, she got very tired and decided to retire early to bed. So we have to basically do it again. But this time with the leeches.
Red Riding Hood is so uptight. I'm sure a leech cure's good for her.
What is it, Number 2?
Have I ever told you about my escalating, very thorough, and virtually exhaustive pizza pile experiment, Captain Red Riding Hood? It was my goal to build the hugest pile of pizza boxes of all time, without even having a plan. Just drop them and...
Number 2, your idiotic babbling and your incompetence are becoming exceedingly tiresome. First of all, it's Captain Ness Red Riding Hood. And secondly, your anecdotes are killing literally thousands of brain cells of anybody within earshot.
Speaking of brain cells, do you know my new color spray spell yet? It colors brain cells. There's nearly no side effects, either, at least not...
Cretin, can't you see I'm completely killing myself to turn this mission into a success? Good gracious, I'm tired, and your blathering is anything but stimulating right now. I need a rest. Oh, bunks, your girlfriends and sleeping aids.
This is where it gets funny.
Hey, what's that itching? Ouch! Ah, help! What is that?
Mwahahaha!
Oh my God, no! What's that? No! Yuck, they're slimy! Ow! Ouch! I want him to stop! Whoa! Please stop! Daddy! Daddy! I want my daddy!
Ha! I knew it. That little brat is a daddy's girl. Now I've not only got your blood, but your soul, too.
Oh, they're eating me alive! Phew! I got rid of them. What were those monsters?
What could be better than a sweet little act of revenge? Why are you so pale, Captain Nis?
Number 2, intruder alert. I was attacked by alien parasites. I'll stay at my station, though. You've got to page the sickbay and conduct a quarantine protocol.
There's no sickbay, Captain Nis, and no doctor either. In fact, we don't even have aspirin on board.
What? I know that. That's very unfortunate, but given the incompetence of our male crew members, it was to be expected, really.
All I could do is cauterize your wounds to disinfect them. I'll gladly do that for my captainness.
Certainly, number 2. Certainly. Dismissed.
There's only one monster here.
Soft and warm.
Wait, where are the leeches? There we go.
Come to Daddy. Freshly squeezed leeches are a delicacy, not from concentrate blood, so to speak, and now into the chalice with it. Ha ha! Take your here right this chalice of the blood of a dragon.
Ha ha! Only the blood of a red dragon smells as poisonous and sulphurous. You've proven yourself to be worthy. Arise, dragon slayer Simon. Now let us set forth to vanquish the green dragon. Choose the way of your destiny. The path of the scoundrel, the path of the warrior, or the path of the bard. As soon as you've made your decision, I will join you on your mission. The path of the scoundrel lets you talk with a sweet tongue, but in secret, you're hatching dark schemes. The way of the warrior leads you to open battle with the green dragon after intensive training. The way of the bard, well, that's a way for gourmets, really. Choose wisely. There's no turning back.
There's only one of these that actually fits Simon.
I choose the way of the scoundrel.
You chose the way of shadows. Pretend to help the green dragon, but behind his back, steal his breath.
That's supposed to be your help?
Silence, young hero. Think of the great Siegfried. He never hesitated, just acted.
And what became of little Siggy?
Well, he was pierced by a spear. A death worthy of a true hero.
Oh well, what can I expect when talking to an unhinged hammer on a wooden spaceship?
Don't just talk big. Act!
By Odin, nobody better get in my way while I'm carrying this hammer.
Fulfill your destiny. Beguile the cooking green dragon and extinguish his fire.
That's enough water to cook a lot of soup or put out a fire. If I want to do the latter, I should distract Swampy somehow first. Hey, Swampy! Good to see, friend Simon. See you later.
Okay, so let's just get on with it then.
Look, I've got a bone for you. This being nice bone, but not for cooking being good. Oops, the fire went out. Too bad. That no problem. I always having lighter with me. I just needing to fetch new wood. Friend Simon can shortly keep his eyes on lighter. Of course. I'll guard it like my... Anyway, I'll guard it. Not exactly a yuppie lighter. Only Swampy would let someone palm off such junk on him.
Okay, firstly, why does he run off over here to taste this bone? And secondly, why is he leaving his lights on the floor?
I can't do that. I wish this would have an effect.
So basically we need to replace this lighter with something that doesn't work? Would you have a lighter here?
Swampy can see me. The secret plan would be down the drain at once if I did that here.
Okay. Let's do it down here then.
Very good, scoundrel. This way you can twist the green dragon around your finger. You're on the right path to become a true hero.
I'm beginning to enjoy this playing night escapade. And now, charge!
By Odin's toenail scissors, take that!
Okay.
A lighter that's totally destroyed.
If I exchange them while Swampy is looking in my direction, he'll probably hit me with his soup scoop.
Now, please tell me I can do this in one hit.
The remains of a ship's monkey. Look, I've got a bone for you. There, that puts an end to Swampy's playing with fire. Thank you for bone, friend Simon.
Oh, this is brilliant.
Oops, the fire went out. Too bad. Oh no, and my lighter's broken. Oh dear. What I do now? I want helping you. You can help me if you go to the control console. We've got to prepare for landing. That's nearly as important as your swamp soup. Or you, friend. I do everything, good friend.
I'm so happy that was timed so well.
What is it, number 2?
Are all systems good to go?
All systems are go, number 2. Now we just need somebody at the helm.
I need to leave our ship and go outside. Could you operate the airlock for me?
Of course I could. I'm proficient with it, unlike that metal bird.
You're talking about Polly?
Of course, who else? I don't like to admit it, but that thing's even more annoying than you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That bird's a real nutcase. He brags all the time about this knowledge of magical modeling clay and whines on and on about his dilemma of shutting down at minus 455.4 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's Polly, as we know and hate him. I didn't know about the magical modeling clay, though. Is the airlock open now?
Of course.
Enough chit-chat. Bye.
You again?
Hey, Wolf Lady, dance for us.
Leave me alone.
Hey, Swampy. Good to see, friend Simon. Are all systems good to go? We all being ready, friend Simon. Just missing somebody for steering the wheel. See you later.
Okay, I get the hint.
Har har, full speed ahead.
Attention! Eye of Death firing on Black Pair.
Wolf, initiate evasive action Alpha Kappa.
Huh? What?
Attention! New object detected on collision course with Black Pair.
Number 2, on screen.
Oh no, a giant octopus is approaching the ship, Captainess.
Any suggestions, number 2?
We still have the old cannons of the Black Pair. Initiate a counterattack.
Computer, fire all guns.
Error. Weapon systems incompatible. Interface not present. Manual control required.
Ha, that's my cue.
Computer, divert all energy to the shields.
We do not have any shields, Captainess.
The cannons have failed.
Status report, number 2.
An octopus just rammed us here in the endless reaches of space, Captainess, and we've stopped moving.
Put that in order. You've got 2 standard star days.
2 days? No problem, Captainess. That's a piece of cake for me.
Status report. Outer temperature minus 459.4 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, we've heard all that before. I want to get this done in less than 2 days. Oh, hi.
A huge semi-conscious octopus sticking to the ship. That cloud of ink it oozed earlier could actually be an advantage for us. It's great camouflage for sneaking up on the Eye of Death, in fact. A broken spacesuit doesn't exactly increase my chances of survival in space.
What a surprise! We have to fix this suit.
A diving suit, riddled with holes. In its present state, it's totally useless. Strange. I seem to be doing something wrong. It doesn't hold tight. Where am I supposed to find a modeling clay expert here on this ship full of idiots?
Let's speak to the youngest member of the crew.
What is it, number 2?
Do you know what's wrong with our ship?
That's so typical of you men. As soon as something doesn't work, you come running and crying. Get lost and solve your own problems.
What do you think of that giant octopus clasping our ship?
This octopus is actually a tactical advantage. His cloud of ink is a perfect camouflage for our approach to the Eye of Death.
That's ingenious, Captainess.
Yes, isn't it? Were the engines working, we could reach our goal undetected. What's this, number 2? Check the scanners.
It looks like that octopus is about to let go of the black pear.
Ah, my wonderful plan, number 2. Prevent the octopus from leaving its station. Get to it!
Enough chit-chat. Bye! Hey, Swampy! Good to see, friend Simon. Do you know what's wrong with our ship? I loving to help you, friend Simon, but I not knowing how. Do you know anything about octopuses? Space octopus testicles be very tasty ingredient for swamp soup, but octopus very aggressive if provocated, then tightly clasping enemy and threaten with tentacles. That sounds delightful. See you later.
You again?
Do you know what's wrong with our ship?
Man, ever since that collision, there's a lot of lights flashing here, but I haven't got the faintest idea what they mean.
Let me see. It says something about a broken man-machine interface in the engine room. Blah, 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 blah. It's suggested to replace the interface. I guess I've got to take a look at that. Do you know anything about octopuses?
Can you drink them?
Oh, no. I don't think so.
Then I'm not interested in them.
See you later.
Full speed ahead!
Come down to me. Come. Chick, 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 chick.
Why should I?
Yeah, why should you?
I'd love to have a closer look at your elegant high-performance components.
And what's this about?
I bet you have a pretty man-machine interface, don't you?
Of course, you fool! How could I talk with you otherwise?
Could I borrow that for a while? The interface of the propulsion system is broken.
Do I look like a spare parts depot? Why don't you just take my high-definition camera eyes and build a cheap surveillance camera while you're at it?
Great idea, thank you.
You'll get to know my beak in a second. I can tear really big flesh wounds with it, believe me.
You know what's wrong with our ship?
There's a ship status report for such things. Consult that and don't bother me with such loaded questions.
I heard you're an expert when it comes to modeling clay.
You heard correctly. I've written a 12-volume standard reference on the subject that will soon be available from a certain renowned academic publishing house. What topic are you interested in exactly?
I want to know about magical modeling clay.
Magical modeling clay has been used since the beginning of time for a multitude of applications, most recently as an adhesive agent for dentures or in the production of condoms. Magical modeling clay is especially known for its ultra-sensitive natural feel.
Enough! I just want to seal a diving suit with it, but I can't get it quite airtight.
Well, that's really simple. If you want that thing to keep shut, you'd better put a lid on it.
Huh? What are you trying to tell me?
You can't keep quiet, huh? Then I'll be asking for some concrete, not clay boots for you, Sonny. Capiche?
What's with this? Don't say now I'm faced with threatening modeling clay too.
That's unbelievable! You did get it!
Well, I'm off.
Okay, let's try again.
Let's see if this really works. I'm warning you, modeling clay, if you don't hold tight, you'll take a bath in highly concentrated swamp soup. Man, I've insulted a piece of modeling clay. How embarrassing is that? Well, at least it seems to have worked. The modeling clay is holding tight. Somebody used that stuff to camouflage the harpoon as a broom. I've always been dangerous, now I'm armed as well.
Yeah, that's not the most obvious object to get back to, but we need it.
If I don't have anything I can use to stick fast to the outer hull, I'll drift off into the vastness of outer space. Not exactly an enticing thought.
Now, we should have something sticky or magnetic, but we don't.
I'll have to put them in the boot soles very carefully. They already have a lot of holes. Ta-da! The spacesuit is ready. I can go for a spacewalk now.
Yeah, Simon, go for a spacewalk with a suit riddled with holes. That sounds like a great idea.